Yeah, Rap Radar Podcast, Elliot Wilson.
This is B-Dot.
B-Dot, what's up, baby?
Yo, man.
Yo,
Literally.
What up, though?
What up, though?
In Detroit, baby.
Word.
To see this man, we at the Raw House Recording Studios.
Yep.
It's where we always can find the man, Babyface Ray. How you doing, sir?
I'm wonderful today, man. I'm blessed.
Absolutely.
Thanks for bringing us down, man. It's your city, baby.
No, for sure. No, thanks for coming.
Of course, man. We got the coffee. It's cozy. and we got a secret link. By the time the world sees this, the album will be out. But
yeah.
we was blessed with a private link. I've just been pumping this new album the last 24 hours straight, man.
M.O.B.
M.O.B. for sure, man.
Talk about that process because, now you're creating with this tag of everyone's calling you the hottest rapper in Detroit, right? So that accolade has been bestowed on you. So now I wonder, what's that like now, with that title on you, cooking up a new album?
With that title on me for sure is kind of like they putting the pressure on me to just be great. So it's like everything I'm doing is like I'm kind of overthinking it a little bit, but I'm still being myself at the same time. So
Word.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? The process of putting the CD out is cool for sure.
So you found yourself overthinking at times with songs?
For sure, because it's like, man, they gonna rock with it, they gonna not rock with it. But I feel like me just being me, it's just like I'm gonna go with it because that's what I've been doing anyway. So
yeah, because I think those opening tracks like the waves on Every Chain and the other song with Dirk, Rap Politics, I feel like you start the album where it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like you're hesitant at all. It sounds like you're free. And like
yeah, for sure. That's what M.O.B. is, man. Just me, just being me with the pressure of people saying what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what I'm going through right now with the success that I'm having,
Or was it the intention to drop 2 albums this year?
No. No. Face came out and did incredibly well, like the feedback.
Right.
I wasn't gonna, put nothing else out, but I'm a fan of music and I've been listening to everybody's music. I'm like, let me put something else out to cap it off. They might have forget, what I did at the beginning. So let me give them something at the end.
So going into this album, did you feel pressure to kind of match that sound?
For sure, because the feedback on that one was incredible. Yeah. So it's like, let me get in my bag. I kind of got more raw and put kind of more emotions in this album than I did on Face. On Face, I was trying to appeal to the world because I was just not getting through the door. And I know it was all type of people listening. So Mob is me just like being a little bit more blunt and cut, you know what I'm saying?
Because while I was listening, to me, it feels like there's shades of like cynicism throughout the project. Like even on the first song, Waves Out on Every Chain, you say you can feel who love you and you can feel who don't.
Yeah.
Right? Like how can you even feel like that? How can you tell?
I think I'm blessed with reading people's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell if somebody feeling you or not feeling you. You could feel it on them. You know what I'm saying? I've been like that all my life. So.
And even like on other records like Brand New Benz, he said you sense the hate from the ones you love, and Spill My Cup, sensing the hate from the ones like I get that a lot throughout the project. Cause
when you grow into something, bro, it's like nobody never talks about the other side. They always see the success of you going up. Nobody talk about the change that happens to the environment around you, the people around you. Yeah. Cause you're not able to do the same stuff that you was able to do before. Before I was doing my thing, I was able to spend more time with my loved ones and be standing right here. Now it's like I'm doing my thing. I can't do that. And sometimes people don't know how to take that and they treat you different and they put it as if you changing when it's really them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That comes with success.
Yeah.
All right. And even with you being successful too throughout this year, you had a busy spring and summer, man. Like you just came off the tour, and I saw that you said that like selling out New York City was a goal of yours to do that. Why was that so important to sell like New York? And
New York is the Mecca. Like New York is the Mecca of music. You go to New York, everything came from them. And some of the top dogs, Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss, Fabulous. These are all artists I listen to coming up. You know what I'm saying? So be able to sell out something in New York is just a goal, period. Even though the crowd was kind of still rough on me, but it was like, it was in the building, though.
Yeah, I saw you talk about that with Rory and Mal. Like, it was like, it was rocking, and you was like, I couldn't tell because New York is such a tough crowd, right?
Yeah. But shout out to New York. They was feeling it for sure.
Yeah, because they don't like to give it up, though. But we always talk about the thing we like in New York because you say Atlanta has so much unity, right? Like, the artists all get along or there's so much unity. But you look at Detroit, I feel like you guys are really unified. Like, I saw something a couple months ago. It was like you and Icewear, Vezo, and Baby Money. And, the ties you all got, can you explain how there's so many ties with each other? Like, you guys are really all emerging and all connected in some way, right?
Yeah, it's crazy that we all having our own thing. Everybody their own brand for sure, but Vez is from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Peasy from my neighborhood, but he was up the street. Peasy we used to be in a rap group together. Ice was doing his thing.
Yeah.
I kind of like brought them together. Baby Money, he from my cousin neighborhood. I used to play basketball with him. Like I seen him coming up like from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that we all connected like that.
And I saw something you was in the group with Peasy, and then he blew up. He started making noise, like a breakout star moment. And you seemed like it was saying you didn't really just jump at it real fast. You didn't follow that up yourself. It took you a minute.
You know how it be when you in a group and it's like the drummer. You know what I'm saying? Like the drummer can't go solo, but Peasy was the first breakout artist. He was doing his thing, and we was kind of hesitant. You looking at the group, and then the world select one. It's like, okay, he the one. Let him go. So it took a while for me to even get on my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
And I remember there was a record that me and B-Dot really connected with Rap Radar, and didn't even realize how much of it was important to your city, which was the T Grizzly, the First Day Out record.
Yeah,
like, how that really changed the sound and kind of really validated that, oh, Detroit, that's the Detroit sound, right? It's uncompromising. And that really inspired you, right? To really...
Man, what? Because you got to think, we was doing it for so long. We thought our sound would never break through. You know, T used to, before he got locked up, he used to come around. We used to do music with us because we was Team Eastside. We was kind of like the popping guys. And T was on the come up, but when he got locked up and came out with the same sound that we've been trying to break through, and he broke through, he really helped everybody. Nobody will never say that, but T is the one who basically like kicked the door open for Sada, Duh, you know what I'm saying? That sound of street reality, raw rap. Before then, we had, Sean and Dej Loaf, not to discredit none of them, but where we come from and what we had going on, T was the first to lay the law with that.
Yeah, how do you describe that sound fully, and like how does it represent Detroit? Because it seems like it's a nonchalantness to it, like the element to it when you talk about real serious street shit. But it's like it's kind of like, is there insensitivity in the flows of the craziness that's going on, or just sonically, what do you think it is that represents
I think the
Detroit?
nonchalant stuff come from it being a natural thing of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We speaking about it so nonchalant because it's actually, this is our life. So
yeah,
I always like to say it's reality rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the reality of what our environment is right now. You know?
Right. Even on Brand New Benz, you said that a line that made me chuckle. You said they want the old Ray. You tell them suck a dick.
Yeah.
How would you describe the old Ray?
Old Ray was just like me trying to find myself, just being super, like, I don't know, the old Ray, I mean, if you go back and listen to my project, some of it is just like super raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might not even know what I'm talking about because I'm talking about our culture. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I found the old interview you did like with DJ Smalls or something, and you hadn't even grown your hair out. You just look like a young dude just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I had braids then, for sure.
One of the lead singles, Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah.
Nice Guy.
That video was really cinematic too, man. What was the inspiration behind that?
The song or just the video?
Both.
Both. The song is just, if you know me, then you understand exactly what I'm saying as far as like me being a nice guy. Like I'm just a pure, genuine soul. Like it ain't got no ill will or bold intention behind nothing I do. And sometimes people will take that, you know what I'm saying, use it. So it's like me just saying, I'm out for self right now. The video came about because when we first got on, we was doing run and gun videos. And then when I finally got a chance to have a real video with treatments and the set, it was like, I like that, you know what I'm saying? So me being cinematic was just something I wanted to do.
Doing the New Jack City thing with the ladies getting to the business.
Shout out to my man June, man. He did a great job with that for sure.
You really stole your pop's truck?
100%. And he really didn't know.
Really?
Man, I was super observant and like quiet back. I'm still the same way, but back they didn't even know I was smoking weed. They didn't know I even cared about the streets and none of that. I used to play basketball and just mind my business for real. So my brother ended up getting locked up and they went to go see him in Chicago, and I stole his truck. I made sure I put the gas back and parked it neat. He literally didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Family comes up a lot, and you being the baby brother. The last record you had Pop's Prayer on there, and now this one you got Vonnie's song. Like can you speak about Vonnie's song and the importance of having that on the album.
My mom, she kind of was on my head about my dad being on a prayer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mama's
Dad got
boy.
to look first.
Yeah, I'm a mama's boy, so she like, what's up? But no, for real though, like I'm pretty sure you heard the song and how touching it was. It was just my mom. She raised all boys. You know what I'm saying, and she been working to provide a life for us. She never really got a chance to live or have fun, so that's where the inspiration came from. Me just asking her the questions and just saying what I was saying on the record. You know what I'm saying?
So she knew it was for the album.
She didn't know. I
Oh.
literally came and set her down, like, and just was kicking her with her with the mic. She didn't even know what was going on.
Wow.
And then I placed it on the album, played it for her. She like, that's crazy.
Wow. Was there anything that she told you that you didn't know about, like that she revealed?
Yeah. See, I didn't even know that she felt how she felt. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that my mom actually tried to go to college and then she got pregnant and had to stop going to college to provide for us. I never knew none of that because she never said none of that. You feel me? Like, it wasn't a big thing. She did what she had to do. But my brother was telling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I might fly them out of town. He was just telling me like how much they appreciate that because she never really had a chance to do none of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about.
You talk about your brother too on A1 since day one. You said that he felt disrespected because you didn't talk about him enough on the records.
Yeah.
So talk about your brother.
Man, my brother, like I said, I was the youngest of 4 brothers. So by the time I got older to even do something, everybody was out the house. But my brother Marcus was the last one that was in the house when I started trying to like date girls and have sex. He was the one that kind of like, for real, he let me smoke the first weed with him. He was the first kind of like guided me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So now that we grew up and I tried to choose the path of getting in the streets, my brother like go to work and do his regular thing. He kind of feel like he be left out a lot. So I had to let him know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still there. I love you as equal as everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know. But he understood.
Oh, he liked that lyric?
Man, he was like, bro, I won't never say nothing again. You know what I'm saying? The whole song was based for him. His name is A1. Like, we call him A1.
Okay.
So A1 since day one is like,
Oh.
you've been with me since the start, bro. You feel me? So
yeah, family's important, and your parents are still together, right?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and so your pops also is a reverend.
Yeah.
Do you think that's part of the strength of what's helped the union? Is
The discipline, you know what I'm saying? Us getting up and going to church every Sunday, me being respectful wherever I go, that played a major part. Church did for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
They talk about rap politics too on the album.
That's
man.
my shit. That's my shit, B.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, man.
Yeah, rap politics. That explained me too, if you know me. You know, the big parties, the backstages, when you got a small talk with other rappers, sometimes it be bullshit. Sometimes you get people that be. So I'm just, you know, me. I'm the guy that's doing my show and I'm right out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to lay down, I don't really try to be in the mix or be in nobody's face. If I know it ain't, you know what I'm saying, meant to happen like that. You know?
But you had that lyric too that said, "Don't let old friends tell you that you cut them off, and now you're enemies."
Yeah, you know how they create the narrative that Ray is the one. You know what I'm saying? When it
Ray
just
can't be the one, be that.
no, I'm not saying I ain't wrong, but you know how it be. Like, I'm just handling business right now, and I ain't got time to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
So what would make you want to distance yourself from somebody?
If I'm focused and locked in, I feel you throwing me off my path. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people might bring their problems to you, and I'm so much of a loving guy, like your problems might become my problems. I can't have your problems on me right now while I'm trying to lock in and focus. That don't mean I don't love you or nothing. It's just I'm on a mission right now.
Right.
Yeah, I think
You
that's
can't do a
powerful
side mission on GTA while you doing the main one.
Right.
The mission gonna cancel out. You know what I'm saying?
fact.
So that's what it is.
But I think that's what people understand. Like you said, don't let old friends that I cut off tell you that we're enemies. Like, just because we're no longer, but it doesn't mean we have to be enemies, dog.
for
Like,
sure.
you know, doesn't have to go to
But
that.
how did you maintain that focus throughout the years, man? I saw that you tweeted one time that you remember telling niggas that you wanted to quit. It was over, and it was a moment that you never forgot. You know, I've also read an interview. It was like you're a 10-year overnight success.
Yeah.
So during that time, like, how did you stay encouraged and stay focused?
It was rough, bro. It was rough. Like 10 years ago, I'm doing music, and you know, you thinking that you're gonna do music and it's gonna pop. From everybody that got on, I'm talking about from Dage Loaf to I've seen these people go in studios. You know what I'm saying? And turn up and then become successful. Even from Sada, I seen all this happen before me in front of my eyes. So it's like you see so many people get through that double for you. Knowing how passionate and loving you is with music, and then it happened like that, it's kind of like frustrate you a little bit, you know? So
Right. I saw also you tweeted, you said nobody talks about how people you love change once you start to turn up, and I'm gonna address it soon. Can we address it?
just address
This
it.
is addressing.
People, how can I put this? They expect so much out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 years and going, the work that I put in has now provided, you know, a successful lifestyle for me to do the things that I want. And then I feel like sometimes with you doing what you want, they'll think that what you got and what you deserve, that they think they should get it as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't give it to them, they start to treat you different and put smut on your name, and you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of a hurtful thing, because the love don't change because my work that I put in led to something, you know?
Yeah.
So it can be a hurtful thing to see people just treat you differently because what you work for, you know what I'm saying?
You trust that a little bit on Face too. He was like, he was working overtime and they ain't noticed me.
They didn't. I got that line from Kid Cudi too though. Yeah, Kid Cudi. I don't know which Man on the Moon, one song I used to listen to. When I first got out of high school, my pops told me I had to go to school and get a job, you know what I'm saying? And I used to listen to Cudi all the time. He used to give me a good spirits for sure. I stole that line and put that in. You know
so what do you think it was your breakthrough? Can you attribute it to a single moment? Because the thing about you, I think, is probably good also is like you're not just defined by one song. We've also seen people have a hit record and then can't really match that magic again, right? And you're defined by that. Like, seems like with you, you're not defined by one record.
I think Paperwork Party was what did it for me.
Paperwork Party.
When I put Paperwork Party, I was like, the world heard that and gravitated towards me. And then I started meeting different people. And then from that moment, that's when I kind of like formed my team. And we've been shooting for the stars ever since. So I say Paperwork Party.
Did that feel like one of those ones when you did it? Or did you just
Man, it's crazy. It was my birthday. And if you know me, I don't like to do nothing on my birthday. They done tried to surprise party, do anything. And so I got the studio set up in my house. So I told myself for my birthday, I was just going to record. And the theme came from a lot of guys getting out of jail and showing their paperwork. I never been in jail or none of that. And I just was being kind of like comical. Like, man, I'm good on the paperwork, talking about money. And that's how everything came about. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So when Paperwork Party took off, you put the boy Jack Harlow on the remix. What made you put Jack on there?
He had I had did some music with ESTG where I put him on Pink Tens previously, and he had hit me about it, like, bro, that song crazy. And I'm like, let's work. He was like, for sure. And I sent him the record, and then we put it out again. And he actually put me on his tour, which was my first tour. And then I came
with Jack? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
for sure. Yeah, I went on tour with Jack Harlow first. And it was a great learning experience because I didn't know how tour worked. I didn't know about TV tracks. I didn't know about none of that. See,
let's talk about
Jack
that.
used to, Jack Harlow used to bring me out every night on his set with the TV tracks, which I wasn't too familiar with. So I used to be stumbling. I had him pull me off his set just to get my stuff together. So I learned a lot on tour with him, just stage presence, you know, production and things of that nature.
You explain that people may not know TV tracks because people complain.
TV tracks is where you don't have the words connected to the beat and you basically rapping a cappella. What Jadakiss was saying to Dipset when they was doing the verses. So I understood when he was saying that, like, okay, I wouldn't have caught that though if I ain't know.
So now when your performances, you don't rely on back vocals?
Depending on what song it is. Some songs I got down packed, but some songs I still got them in.
Yeah,
sure.
Got you.
So Paperwork Party is the one that usually rings off the most when you're doing your live performances?
I ain't gonna lie, when I've been going on tour, like, it depends on where I'm at. Like, they might like Paperwork Party, they might like this.
So the set list changes depending on the city?
Every night the set list changes.
What's two other essentials that have to be on the show though? You think on set list?
Real Niggas Don't Rap, Daisy Lane,
Gallery Department.
Shout
out to Trent.
$1 Million Cash Race, 6 Mile Show. It's a few of them that you just gotta have on there. You know what I mean?
So when it comes to your music now with this new project, are you like taking old songs out? Or you putting like how are you incorporating the new music into your set list?
They always tell me to put the new music on the set list, which I always forget. Like Family Over Money went crazy for me. And I don't got it on my set list.
Yeah.
So lately I've been putting it on the set list and performing it. But I just be doing all the favorites, you know what I'm saying? Whatever popping.
And also you get, you popping now. I'm sure you can get a lot of artists to want to get on your records and stuff, but I thought you was very selective.
Yeah.
So that's why when the joint with Dirk comes on, it feels like a very special moment. And Dirk seems like super excited to be on the joint.
No, for sure. Dirk, one of them ones, for sure, he been doing his thing. And his kind of story is like equivalent to mine because Dirk been doing this thing for a long time.
Yeah.
But he kind of like just emerged on what he
top tier.
He one of the ones right now. So it's like I had to get Dirk on there. You know what I'm saying?
And you also got some new voices on the project too.
Yeah.
You got Samuel Shabazz, make sure I'm getting his name right. You got GMO Stacks. Why did you think they were the right voices for?
GMO Stacks, he just young cat that be around. And we end up just creating something that I feel like can go on the album. When we was doing I Done Lost My Dog to the Streets with 42 Doug, when he first got on, GMO Stacks was probably 13, 14 in the studio with us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
People don't know that, but he been around for a while. So I just, when the opportunity presented was a good song, I'm like, come on.
Right.
Just to help him, big up. Samuel Shabazz, he been around me since start. He was the first one who taught me how to engineer myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of like helped me become the best me. So it's just me repaying him for the things. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Also, someone that really helped you out along the way is Big Sean.
Yeah.
I read that you said he was one of your biggest motivations, and you met while you were in high school.
No, heck, no.
No, you got while you were in high school. You met Big Sean at the time.
No.
Okay.
I said that?
Yeah.
No, I ain't say that. No, but Big Sean for sure. Just meeting him and knowing the road that he had and the things he's doing when I met him and the stuff that he was saying to me, it's like kind of helped me stay grounded and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell me, you got it, bro, and you gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So that's hearing that from Sean, it's just like, damn, you feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
Another person in your corner too is your A&R. I guess you could call her a utility knife, Barrel Line.
Yeah.
She was on the deluxe version of Bass as well on Big's Estates. Can you talk about her contributions and how she's helped you?
Man, helped me a lot, bro. Like, the structure that she has provided for me, like, it can't go overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I've been rapping, I've been doing music and having creative ideas. I just didn't know how to get them out to the world. You know what I'm saying? So by her being on my side and me be able to shoot out certain ideas and her to make it happen for me, it's like we go hand in hand because it's like we working together to make everything work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Barrel Line for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's like disagreements even of like what songs may make the album and things like that.
She be on my head about that. You know what I'm saying? So, some songs she be right, sometimes she be wrong. Sometimes I be wrong, you right. It's just back and forth.
Yeah. Speaking of back and forth, bitch, what you doing?
Yeah.
Is that based on real life situations?
You know what? I was in the studio with my homeboy and his home, and the girl wasn't answering the phone. And you know what it is, like when they ain't answering the phone, she could be asleep literally, but it's like the wonders in your mind. So I had to make a song.
The wonders in a man's mind be that.
Yeah, I had to make a song for when your girl ain't answering. It ain't always a good. I don't care how much money you get, it ain't always good. She might not answer the phone for you one night. You know what I'm saying? So
any more songs that are based off real life situations?
Masterpiece is just me talking about, you know what I'm saying, the real life, just real life. Masterpiece is one of the ones.
Famous?
Famous, yeah.
When you talk about you losing money for the first time?
Yeah.
Was that real life?
Heck yeah. $0 going down to zero. You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Just L's, like trying to take risks to do other things and just taking L's. Like, I remember stuff like that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you feel empowered now, and what comes up a lot in this album is how you are staying independent for now. Like, these labels is hollering at you, but it seems like, your situation now through Ghazi Empire, you seem like you're content with the way the business is moving now, so there's no need to partner with a major label?
No, I just remember the time when I didn't have nothing going on and who gave me an opportunity to have something, and which was Ghazi. You know what I'm saying? So I really take that to heart because he didn't have to do what he did for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I be having a lot of offers and people saying they want to do this and that, but it's like Ghazi ain't did me wrong, so why would I? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Empire and Ghazi. Nima, Tina, the whole team, Ari, everybody over there.
Because
they like family for real.
Yeah,
you know
everybody says how much they empower their artists, right? Like, can you speak about that? Like, it seems like they not only they'll give you kind of a backing almost of a major at the same time, but then you see your money every month in a way that's like you feel more like your partners, right?
For sure. And that's something that he always stresses to me. Like, I don't want you to look at it as I'm your boss. Like, we partners, bro. We working together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he always stressed that, and I appreciate him for that.
How'd you get right with the business in hip hop? Because, you've been in the game for so long, but a lot of people, go through the peaks and valleys.
Boy, I was lost in the sauce. Like, literally, 10 years ago, we was selling real hard copy CDs. So when the streaming came about, I'm like, this is fairy tale. You can't take my CD and put it on nothing. I'm going to get paid monthly.
Yeah.
So when that started happening, my homeboy Pootie, shout out to Pootie, the family, he took my first project and had me like sub-labeling on Empire. They had a counter already. So he just uploaded the tape and was like, I'm going to upload it. And then that's when I first started getting my first monthly streaming checks like that. Once I learned how to do that, then it's like certain other stuff, business-wise, started coming about that. I started learning.
Right. Did you go like South by Southwest? Did you do that circuit?
I never did. I just did it for the first time.
Oh, okay.
But like trying to emerge as a bigger, I never did it.
You also made that freshman cover, this XXL freshman.
No, for sure. That's another staple of just being on a freshman cover is just like approval of you here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like everybody coming up doing their thing want to be on there for sure.
Yeah.
Even though I said what I said, I know I said don't put me on there, but it's like you still got to be on there.
So you're checking off a lot of boxes, man.
Yeah.
You did a New York show. You did XXL, the freshman cover. What else was on the horizon for you?
Before I started doing festivals, I wanted to do festivals. I've been overseas.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did a Rolling Loud, right?
Yeah, Rolling Loud. I did Wireless.
They made it in America.
Made in America, for sure. And it's just small stuff that I be writing down I want to do.
I think I heard a lyric you say you wanted a Grammy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who don't want a Grammy for sure? I thought I was going to get nominated this year.
Oh, damn.
It's all good.
They went out today, man. Damn it. Damn it.
No, for sure. Shout out to everybody that got nominated.
Well, for all the success, can you remember the last time someone asked you if you're straight, though?
My mama always asked me that. When I be saying stuff like that, I be, just being. But, people definitely check on me. My inner circle of family and friends, they always make sure I'm straight for sure.
Yeah.
Checking on you also, you speak a lot about spilling the cup, man. The cup, is this, should we be concerned about certain
no,
lifestyle?
I don't be concerned about it. It's just, I've been drinking it for so long. So after so long, people seeing me with it, they be like, man, put the cup down. That's why I had to put the Spill My Cup record on there, just to let them know that I understand that having a cup is not healthy and all of that. So.
Which record are you most proud of on this album?
I'm really just proud of the project, just different emotions that I'm giving. I don't got no favorite song that I'm super proud of.
Okay. And you also said if you go back on this knowledge, you have more than before.
100%. 100%. They always ask, like, would you rather go back with this knowledge or take the money right now? If I can go back and redo some of the stuff that I did, I definitely do it for sure.
Like, what are some things you change?
Just how wild I was and loosely just like giving my energy to certain people that I knew wasn't. You can't ignore them signs. So I'm to the point where it's like somebody show me who they is, I believe them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Right. So you're not that cat that misses the street.
Yeah, just being naive and like, no, he ain't like that, or she ain't like that. I call it how I see it now. You feel me?
But are you proud to have advanced out of that sort of street thing?
For sure. For sure, 100%. For sure.
Yeah. You had that record, you said street niggas was your idols. Are those guys still around, or had they kind of like faded away?
Some of them, I feel like me being raised by guys in the streets that was doing their thing at the level they was doing it was kind of like being in the music industry with top rappers, because they parallel kind of. They rock the same watches, they deal with the same women, drive the same car, they lifestyle the same. So I don't really be too pumped when I see big rappers, which I hate that because I feel like I've been around so long. Like we've been flying to Miami and doing like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been here before. I'm past that now, you know what I'm saying? So.
And plus, bad bitches get allowances, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You gotta reward the bad bitches for sure. You got to.
But are there any artists that you want to work with still that you'd be honored if they did reach out and you want to collaborate with?
I ain't gonna lie, Baby King reached out to me, man. Shout out to Baby King because he is a great artist. I definitely want to work with Baby King. I say this damn near on every interview. Pharrell Williams is one of my favorite producers of all time.
We're gonna make that happen. We gotta make that happen.
For sure. And really, whoever doing music that's nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to collab with.
I feel like there's a Larry June and Babyface Ray collabo album in the future.
They've been saying it a lot, bro. We had so much great success in these last few months with us doing music. We might get that song. That's my label mate.
You're right.
And Larry June, a fly guy too. You know what I'm saying? I told him that when I seen him, like, you the inspiration for a lot because you got so much going on. And you get them guys that rub it in your face. Larry June, not like they just doing this thing and coasting. You know
and did a sound clash for Red Bull too, right?
Yeah, that was lit.
Well, how did you feel about the Jay-Z guy, man? Putting you on the playlist.
Man, that was crazy. Well, at first I thought it was fake. Like,
nah, that's real.
How's that Jay-Z play? Like, where y'all get that from? But after people kept hitting me up, like, Jay-Z, I'm like, hold on, now that's crazy because, Hov is Hov now. People be trying to front because he ain't still doing his thing, but Hov is Hov. And I done came up on a lot of Hov. Actually, Allure is my favorite song. You know what I'm saying?
Top 5.
When I'm going through something, I always put Allure on and just ride and just, kick it. Feel me?
Coming from Detroit, like, who are some of your influences that you grew up listening to?
Oh, yeah, I got to say the underground culture before we came about, the Rock Bottoms, the Street Lords, Lodge Boys, Mac Nichols and them. You know what I'm saying? They kind of was the first to create the reality rap, the Dope Boy rap, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for sure. Even Dope Boys Cash Out.
Dope Boy Cash Out.
They kind of like molded the Team Eastside wave because they was the only young group of guys that was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They was from the West, but that's how we became Team Eastside. You know, when they was on Twitter, Pound, Team iPhone, we didn't even have a name. We just put the music out. We was the Eastside guys, and they was like, that's Team Eastside, and that's how that came about. But it initially came from us listening to a lot of Dope Boys. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
But going back to Pharrell, because I'm thinking about you talk about the sound. Like, do you have a vision of you and Pharrell kind of taking that sound in a different direction? Like, what do you think it would sound like you and Pharrell?
I don't know, man. I just know his beats, his what he gives to how he make the song. You know, the visuals and all of that is just a movie all in all. So I just always wanted to do one of them. You know, I feel like a collab with him is like it come with the full package. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you've elevated in your career? Like, obviously you learn how to rap, become a good rapper, but now it seems like you're looking at the structure of like, I'm a strong songwriter. Like, I'm putting a whole thing together, right?
I'm working to get stronger on that. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding how to create a good song. Like, sometimes I get in the studio and do 10 songs, but that's just 10 songs. I'm learning sometimes you got to go back, revisit them. You know what I'm saying? You might have to add somebody right here or take something from that. I had a conversation with Babyface, and he was saying that, like, he be revisiting songs and doing certain things to just create it and make it better. You know
well, you said
Babyface
Ray.
Babyface Ray.
Yeah, no, Babyface, dude. You know Babyface?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, for
Kenneth
sure.
Evans.
Yeah, for sure. Him.
So the worlds collide. Babyface Ray knows Babyface.
No, for sure. And he knew about my music and all that. So shout out to Babyface, man.
How did you guys link?
We had something going on. He was supposed to be asking me some questions. I guess it was, I don't know, but we had a conversation for sure.
That's dope.
And he was giving me a lot of game.
How did you get the name Babyface Ray?
Me and my grandma started calling me Baby Ray. And then when I got old enough to go on casinos and clubs, they would give me a hard time, a real hard time. So it's like,
I'm trying to gamble, man.
Yeah, for sure. And I actually said in a song myself, like Babyface Ray, and then it stuck.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite Babyface song?
I got so much music out, bro. Right now it's Masterpiece. I ain't on in front, and that ain't even out yet. But I've been feeling Masterpiece because it feels so real. You know what I'm saying? So.
You said Babyface?
Oh, I said Babyface.
Babyface
too.
the singer.
Oh, the
That way
singer?
too.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front. I had to get up on a lot of it, but Whip Appeal for
Whip
sure.
Appeal.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Whip
saying?
Appeal's
But he
strong.
do a lot of songwriting. I told him, Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? Is
Yeah.
definitely one of my
Yeah.
favorite ones, and he wrote that, so it was like probably that one for sure.
Yeah. And with this album, and compared to your other ones, I know you said that you freestyle a lot of them. You write something. Was that the same approach going into this?
Some songs I did, some songs I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I try to, when I'm going through something is when I make music. Like, I could be having a bad day. Call the engineer. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it out. Like a diary book.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the Vonnie song, A1 Since Day One came out, because these is real life emotions that's coming at me. So I'm like, and you know me, I'm super like to myself and chilling. I gotta get it out some way, so I put it out through the music.
So the music is that. I think your pops had said that to you early on, like the backing you, that you get the music is the outlet. You don't like to talk, so everything comes out in your music.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I do.
Are you gonna get your pops on any more projects in the future?
I don't know, man.
I like the prayer.
No, the prayer thing might be something we gotta go with. You know what I'm saying? My dad, one of them guys who pray every day, real prayer. Like, you might get up 5:30 in the morning, stumble in the room, and he on his hands and knees. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We might keep that going for sure.
Does he listen to your music too?
Yeah. He'll randomly hit me like, man, this song right here crazy, because he know, you know what I'm saying? He
Track
know.
70 be going
No,
deep.
for sure. He be knowing, like, he know his son, so he be like, bro, you crazy for even just putting that into there. You know what I'm saying? So
That's awesome. Any other brothers make music too?
my brother Marcus.
Just Marcus? Okay.
Yeah, he used to rap for sure.
Oh, cool.
To leaving that to Ray to hold down the family.
You gotta hold it down.
No, for sure.
So what else? What are the future tonight? This album's gonna come out. You're gonna crash these B-dot lists, man, and
Yeah.
all this stuff. Like,
Yeah, beat out. Come on now, turn me up. Don't forget about me.
I
Turn me
forget
up
about you, man.
he
That
gave you Facey ain't too short. Yo.
That's
Turn me, go to the back catalog too of everything
I was
I
fucking
put
with
on.
it.
And
I was
check,
fuckwittable, wavy baby.
no,
You know what I mean?
Check them all out. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, come on, beat out. Turn me up.
Nah, that fit. The Face project is so tough because I love the way, you know, it's like songs within the songs and the
Yeah.
beats changes and things like that. And like I was a big fan of it. I didn't know what to expect, but you know, I walked away, you know, happy. So,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Or we can get
What's
to it.
future goals before the end of the year? You gonna put a deluxe of this one out or a tour or anything
I
popping up?
don't know. We working on all that now. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Putting it together.
trying to the deluxe last time for Face came about one night. You know, I was
Really?
Yeah, we was at my brother's apartment, and I just was recording some songs. Bearline was actually sleeping out the room and woke up. That's how she even got on the CD, because she woke up like, bro, why you rapping like that? Why you rapping like you ain't got nothing? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you gotta say that. You gotta say that on the what's name. So let me just get the feedback for the new CD and see how it go.
I feel like you're the type of artist, you know, some people just keep things in the computer. You put it all out, right?
No, I got so much music. It don't make no sense. Like, the album I got right now placed together that y'all heard, it's probably songs that my team probably been hearing. They be like, I don't know why he ain't put this on there. I rap so much. You feel me? So
Okay.
Well, that's gonna keep you going at the top of the game, man.
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Hopefully.
Appreciate that, man.
Absolutely. Make sure everybody goes streams MOB.
Yeah.
What's the acronym for? Is it money over bitches? Is it man
You know,
of business?
initially when you young, you come out as that, but we, you know, we on a different time and man of business. You
Man
know
of
what I'm
business.
saying?
Man of business, be
Mind
that.
over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just staying focused while the life is hitting you. Just, you know, keep going on your path. So
I'm gonna stay focused, man.
Thank you, Ray, man.
Babyface
Appreciate
Ray.
you, brother.
appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Rap Radar, MOB in stores, man. Go get that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rap Radar Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.